Should keep you busy for a while. We could upgrade you, but I really don't want to do that.
We grow ever stronger.
Nobody needs any jobs. Nope. I think Mithradum might be one of the very few places that I'm actually going to set up a Hollow Theatre as opposed to Commerce Zone, because I want the people here to be dedicated to mining. I don't want to waste space on building cities. I wonder if it's the same dwarf that keeps migrating away than being sold as a slave. Maybe? And we got another one. Well, it's definitely helping us get Mithradum population up. We're already up to 11. I guess next we need it on Verkal Konazad. Yeah, so if another one becomes available, we'll send them to Konazad, I think, from now on. We also need to buy even more of these and even more of this. So those prices are going to continue to rise. We've still got loads of energy, though. That's not a problem. Part of the reason we have so much energy is because our fleet size has been small. But we definitely need to ramp up our alloy production. 49 is not enough. There's no real point in developing those areas until I've actually got the population to use them. Oh, this minus 20 population penalty that Subterranean have is really freaking harsh. I don't like it. How are we doing in terms of factions and unity generation? There's a bunch of factions that don't like us, including Spiritual Philosophy. That's really big. Alright, I need to make sure that you are being suppressed. And frankly, Democratic Forum as well, I think. I could probably do that. I'd probably get rid of that as well. I could probably do that as well. I don't know how we change subjugation policy. So the first one was resettlement, which we're now going to prohibit. What was the other thing they didn't like? Oh yeah, stratification. Species. Set default rights. Is it time to go to social welfare? This is going to significantly increase the amount of consumer goods I need to use. We could go to decent, it's cheaper. Let's go to decent. Okay, you guys are now pretty happy with us. Then the last thing that you weren't
Technology secured.
liking was this. Subjugation policy. Okay, technology. Ecological adaptation is finished. Excellent. So there is genetic modification there. Let's get that. Let's do the blocker. Not that interested in gene modification because that only gives us 1 point. Are we long-lived? No. And we're again short on resources. So something in our nation is definitely growing that it's using up more and more resources. I'm actually a little surprised the consumer goods has not been affected more harshly. We will soon see if it will be because we just changed the policy and I think that recalculates the end of the month. No. Okay. And yeah, the stability of our nation continues to rise. That's good. And I wish I could use my influence on... So the default policy but didn't apply to the species already living in your space. Ah. Why are they not being reset to default? Okay, because they're the primary? There we go. Now we're using up more consumer goods. How's the price for alloys? It is still really high. But it has gone down. It used to be 14. It's just a buy order for like 20. Gonna leverage some of the energy surplus that I have. died, but that's kind of irrelevant. Why envoys are actually characters, I have no idea. Let's keep on building our ships. Because it looks like this is going to pass. I just need to make sure that we have at least half of the navy already set, and then I think I probably need to get a third fleet under production, and then just keep 2 of them around at any time, and then use the third one to set up the enclaves. And that should keep me over the halfway point. Yeah, because once I start building the fleet up, everyone drops to superior as opposed to overwhelming. And I bet if I build my fleet up by another 100 capacity, then we'll probably be equal.
Huzzah!
Okay, so ruined arcologies clearly don't increase housing. It's literally just a blocker that reduces districts. So I want you to build a city so we can start putting research labs here. Although, with the amount of available jobs you have, probably less important. Artisan troop. Hello. Mercenary Enclave pays dividends, here we go. Esteemed patron, our recent contacts have been successful. We have expanded our civilian operations and several corporations have hired us for a variety of security and peacekeeping services. While on combat, our operatives chanced upon some valuable scientific research. You'll find it attached with your regular dividends. Sounds good to me. Iota aliens. Well, we have a spare envoy, so jump to it. Meanwhile, the fleet must continue to grow. Vabis coming in with a 25-month resubscription. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Vabis. Appreciate that. And TRZ coming in with a new follow. Welcome to the channel. And Serenio coming in with a 3-month resub. Thank you very much for the ongoing support there, Serenio. Hello everyone. Have a nice day. And Mordred and all of you. You've heard it. You all better have a nice day now. Otherwise Serenio will be upset. Wait, this is the reason? Oh, it is the Mercenary Law. Okay, cool. Right, the Military Readiness Act is the next one. Ooh, this allows another Mercenary Enclave. And more trade value. It will massively reduce naval capacity, which actually is kind of a good thing, because my capacity is pretty high. And that reduces the amount of ships I need for a half-size fleet. Ah, hyper relays. We can start building those. Marvellous. The cold fusion reactor actually was cheaper. Yeah, that. So these cost 100 crystals, which we actually produce a lot of. We currently have 600. Influence, which we have plenty of, and then alloys, which we don't. I'm just going to start buying in like 50. Price of alloys have dropped by half. Let's get some in. Right, that should do for a beginning. And that did also just used up all of those alloys I just bought, so my big old surplus is about to disappear, but we're going to go ahead and build some more ships. And then we'll really get rid of that surplus. And we'll see how much money we still make. Okay, now we're losing a ton. Probably because the price of alloys just spiked. It did. Okay, don't buy that many. Buy 30. Hostile. Pretty hostile area, fair enough. Propus. Ah, we have a new tradition. So we need to choose what we want to go for next. Probably prosperity.
Our science ship be under attack.
Yeah, because we build a lot of city districts, we build a lot of specialists, because that's the factory workers and the scientists. City districts having more housing would also be useful, because we are generally just using city districts for housing. Prosperity it is. And we have a copper dwarf available, so we're going to send you to Conazad now. Cool. I'm going to boost your population. Already building the city district, that's good. Then once that's done, you can get back to dealing with all of those. Another founder of species is available. Get him as well. Well, those guys are signing commercial pacts. Why don't they sign them with me?
We are being contacted by aliens.
Merchants Guild. Cool, and if I remember correctly, there is another alien to contact. Send you off. Alright, so now that we're meeting more and more of the enclaves, Oh, loot boxes, right. So it's not them that I particularly care about. It might be the curators. What does the Artist Enclave do for us again? Festival across the world. Will that increase stability or happiness? Might do. Need 5 grand to become their patron. I think that's probably what we'll aim to do next, is become a couple of the Enclave patrons. And we're going to need to buy in more food. Man, we are so reliant on food imports. Need more industry, need more food production. Being reliant on food, I'm not that bothered about. Because I feel like food's always going to be cheap. But turning around the reliance on consumer goods is something I do want to get around, because the more factories we get, the more consumer goods and the more alloys we produce. We have a huge mining sector, which can support a huge industrial sector.
Technology secured.
Principal Engineer. Aha, it's the scavengers. Been hearing rumours about the impressive Ovdal Tungr for a while now, and we're pleased to make your acquaintance. For a nominal contribution of credits, we of the Union of Upcyclers offer premium salvager services, from engine upgrades to scrapping fleets. Whatever your needs, you can count on us. Oh, and you gave me a bunch of alloys. Sweet. Upgrade cost reduction, that's pretty nice. I think I'm just going to go with the cheap option though. Civilian fabricators, this is more artisan production. That would be good. It's also cheap. Really cheap. Yeah. Have you finished building that city yet? Hurry up! Ah, we could also start thinking about terraforming, which is so much cheaper than I remember it being. So we can turn Alpine... Wait, are we Alpine? What's our favourite terrain? Species... Yeah, we are Alpine because that's the mountainous one. I was thinking we were continental. No, we are Alpine. Okay. So for example, the tropical world, we definitely want to switch around to an Alpine. So continental would make more people happy. It's also a heck of a lot cheaper. And we need climate restoration to turn the Tomb Worlds into Alpine. That's the one that we really need to focus, because we have a couple of Tomb Worlds. I've forgotten that Silverforge was a Gaia world. Gaia world with mining. Fair enough. Meanwhile, Verkal Konazad, 70 days away from getting that city district at last. Hey Valiant. I'm Mordred, raining again, so I can see what's going on in Stellaris. Nice. In the multiplayer we only got 150 years in after some of you got gateways. Wow. I'm 88 days. 88 years. Where you live, we've had a month's worth of rain in the last 6 days and 2 blasts of polar wind from Antarctica come through. That's unfortunate because here it is, yet another nice day in Stockholm. Like in the month I've been here now, we've had about, I'd say about 6 days of rain, probably. The rest of it's just been like completely blue sky. And there we go, housing issues in Verkal Konazad have been resolved. And now we just need it to increase its population.
We are being contacted by aliens.
Another marauder! Hi! Mordwamax! I'm not going to ruin my voice. Having decoded what counts as a language amongst them, Envoy Het Or Takor has identified the Lavis Marauders as a nomadic civilization known as the Lavis Marauders. They occupy a number of large stations in and around the Singularity. Cool, so that's the second marauder. And with that, I think we've now probably discovered everybody. You need more housing. Which means you need more industry. You don't. You need more amenities, which means you need the commercial zone. You need more amenities, which just means you need to have those jobs filled. Same with you. Same with you. Same with you. Although you could potentially do with more housing. You... probably okay for the moment. Konazad's fine. Although I think what I might actually do is have Konazad build another housing city district. You just need those jobs filled. You are having really bad stability issues. Operating. Need to take a look at the factions. That might be where the spiritualists were, which we're still in the process of banning.
Research complete.
Yeah, the Burning Star really don't like us at the moment. The Xenophiles like it, the Democrats like it. What I might actually end up doing is switching authoritarian to egalitarian.
Intellectual booty.
That's what you guys are, right?